I've just turned 41 and I'm rebuilding my entire personal brand and my identity. And here's the real reason why. 2 years ago, my dad got meningitis. He was in a coma for 10 days and we genuinely did not know whether he was going to come back from this. When he did, he had had a massive stroke and nothing was ever going to be the same again. Then last year, my mum was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, which had spread to her bones and her lungs. And I remember sitting in that hospital and thinking, what am I actually doing with my time? What am I doing with my life? Because I had built a business that needed me for absolutely everything. I'd grown an agency to 200K in 9 months, and I was so proud of that. The minute life pulled me the other way, the whole thing felt it. I couldn't be beside my dad's hospital bed and run a business that only worked when I was the engine. And nobody can. Nobody can run a business and be there for the things that matter. So I made the decision. I'm rebuilding my personal brand, my business model, my identity, all of it. I had really lost my voice a few years ago when I invested in a wrong coach, €40,000, and spent a year trying to be someone I wasn't. So I joined Jessie Jean's Yap Challenge to finally find that voice again and figure out exactly who I want to be, where I want to go, who I want to serve. I bought this mic, this little thing here, a year and a half ago, and I never use it. And that is why I joined the Yap Challenge, to find my voice, but also have that accountability to actually go after what I want. I'm doing this for my kids. My daughter is 10, and I tell her every single day to do things that she is scared of, to show up as herself, to not shrink for anyone, to find the courage. So she needs to see me doing it too. And I'm doing it so I can have more freedom, more time freedom, more financial freedom, so that we can do the things that we want to do as a family, so that I can support my parents as they're going through the hardest time of their life and not be worrying about finances. Like, that is why I'm doing it. But I'm also doing it for every single woman who is carrying a business, a full life at the same time, and wondering, how am I going to make this work differently? That's who I'm doing it for. So if any of this is resonating with you, follow along. I'm figuring it out in real time and I'm bringing you with me on the journey, and I would love to have you here.